It says we're live. Good morning, good morning, good morning if we are. If not, we got a few seconds till it. I'm gonna hit the button a little early this morning. Here we go ahead and start it. Burr.
Carvin's crooked, but his heart's in tune. Aliens chilling by the glow of the moon. Wood shaving scatter like cosmic dust. Grumpy's faith in fun is the only must.
Oh, morning everybody. It's chilly out here today. Yes, it could be worse. Definitely cold.
Grumpy's hands ain't got no plan. Aliens clap, it's out of hand. Wood spirits hide, they know the deal. Grumpy's chaos.
All right, we got a piece of pecan on there. It's not staying. Hey, good morning, Lions. Bazzy, good morning. That's too damn cold, sir. No. I would not be out here doing a live. It was 48. I've had my heaters going for a few minutes, so it's jumped it to 51. But it's cold. I imagine it's colder up there, but bird. For a Florida boy, this is cold. I got one right beside me, and then I have one sitting right behind me. So, oh my knee. I was getting some warmth. Get this stuff out of the way. I think I got a different playlist going today. I'm not sure. I messed with it a little bit last night right before I went to bed, so we'll see what happens. This pecan is freaking hard. It's cool wood to play with. It holds detail good, but that stuff is hard. That and oak, they're both unforgiving. Oak is worse, I guess, but and that's what I have plenty of is oak and pecan.
Grumpy spun the wood till it morphed out of shape. Lathe humming, hands moving, crafting fate.
Oh, it's cold out here, y'all.
Sculptor's twists and found in the fog. Some aliens miss.
Moving stuff around. I didn't get any blanks mixed yesterday. I'm gonna try to do that today. Epoxy set inside for a day and a half. It should be back to about 69 degrees, and then if I go inside, make a couple of warm water baths, and then put my cups in that before I start, I think it'll go quicker. Kick y'all right there. But I want to play with Walnut. That's what we got here, some black walnut. And that box of dowels. We want to try that. And put my centers on there. In case we get through both of them, I'll go ahead and get them both marked. Alright, I do not have to drive my boy to class this morning. was supposed to, but wannabe wife has to work in Pensacola in office this morning, she says, so we don't have those wheels, and so my mom's gonna come through, scoop him up, carry him to class, but then I still need to go to the dispensary this morning to pick up an order, and that leaves me driving Explorer with the slipping transmission. So we only got, about 4 miles at most, I think it is, to go. So hopefully the transmission and stuff will act right for that short trip. Let's see. Still need to make a mallet, y'all. I have not made a mallet. Where's my little spur gear? What? I know you're in this little box somewhere. Huh. Alright. There's our word. Tools clicking like a metronome sway. Echoes of planets, grumpy's out playing away. Red beams of light. I found my spur gear and I found my chuck. I thought this thing had a key. Yeah. My Jacob's chuck for my lathe. I thought I had a key for it, but couldn't find it when I first started using it. Now I'm looking for my spur drive and I found the key for the Jacob's chuck. Gotta love it. Alright, y'all, all I'm doing is I'm lining this up right here, dead in my little center, and then I'm giving it a little whack with a mallet to give me a divot. And that'll be my centers, or my spots for my centers on the lathe. To the craft, no hate, epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate. If I mark them straight. Then I gotta take my glasses back to the optometrist. The distance glasses seem to be okay. My reading glasses, they got me messed up on. The focal point's a little off from my last pair. My last pair, I could sit right here in my chair and look at my computer and whatnot and see my screen comfortably. Now, when I go and sit at my computer and look at my screen with my reading glasses, I can't see my screens. They're all, hey, good morning, Tim. They're all fuzzy. The focal point's probably about 6 inches off. I was going to do that today too, but I can't do that. I'll have to wait and do it to tomorrow, I guess. And when is it? Yeah, 23rd, I got an appointment in Pensacola too. Yeah, that sucks. It's going to be a busy week. Alright, let's switch y'all. And can y'all tell I got my camera back? And she had that other phone for a few days because she busted her good phone. She had to wait for a replacement to come in. And had to get a new SIMS card and all that junk to go with it. Or this old prepaid phone. But yeah. Every turn, every twist holds a little more. Aliens floating, they dip in my sight. The mist curling thick in the soft workshop light. I do want to get me some skews. I like this. This is what I started turning with on my little bitty. This is a baby lathe, but the lathe I started with was a baby lathe. It wasn't even. You can't even consider that a damn lathe. you know, but this is what I was using when I started. And I used this little bitty tool right here. And this was just big enough that I could turn my roach clips with. But I'd sit on the front porch with this and this little hand deal, you know, but I want a skew about this size and then a bigger skew. But yeah, out of traditional tools, that's what I want to invest in first, is a good set of skews. Burr, y'all, burr. Trying to shake it off. I know y'all was laughing at me saying, you crazy? But this is cold. Got the morning motivation going here. We got, what was it? Grape gas, a hybrid. It's cold for Grumpy, y'all. I put a booster up on the microphone, so I might need to slide my microphone down some when I start turning the noisemakers. But I still don't have my settings how they were. That's aggravating for me. I'll get it figured out, but I just don't want to have to wipe out my OBS and all and put it back, but I think that's what I got to do. Wipe out OBS and then completely remove my microphone from my PC. Delete the device, all that mess, and then put it back and see how it goes. But no, this was a piece of my pecan. Y'all remember when I put that post on the community post of my shoe getting chewed up? This is what it was. I had a big old piece, had two pieces, and I was taking my angle grinder and with an aggressive disc, and look at that. I was eating the bark off of it and come across and caught my toe. Or caught my shoe. I didn't hit my foot itself, but it hit my shoe. I got very lucky. But I'm gonna round this out and then I'm gonna cut it in half and then do detail probably on both sides and make it a cartridge holder. That was my plan when I started messing with it. If it was 50, I'd be in shorts. Well, I'm in Crocs with my slipper socks on, if that counts. And then that's how you see most of people in Florida when it gets cold. We're walking around in shorts and hoodies and flip-flops, or we're bundled slapped the frick up like Eskimos. It's extremes. It's either we're crazy when we get dressed for the cold, or we're crazy when we get dressed for the cold. We overdress or underdress every time. That's just how it works. All right, now I don't know how this is gonna work this morning, if I'm gonna trip a breaker or not, because I have one heater plugged in to the same outlet that my lathe and my dust collector's on. Now, back when I was running my vacuum cleaner and a heater and all that, it tripped. But, I'll probably just go ahead and turn it off. Keep the one right behind me so I got heat coming right up my back, and that'd be good right there, y'all. I can handle that. Got it all going now. Woo, splinters. Gotta love it. Yep, I need that vacuum attachment. I got a little larger. I'm catching about 80% of my savings right now, but the rest of them kind of bounce over my vacuum piece and hit the floor. So I need to bring that out just a little bit and then back behind it just a little bit, and I'll be good. All right, y'all, let's take this off. We're not going to stay with the pecan on this. I'm probably not even going to finish grounding it the rest of the way because it's only got a few. It's got a few spots here and here. And then I'm gonna be carving stuff in there so I can carve right around here and lose all the mess up stuff. But we might go back over it some. See, I need to chew the bottom off. There's still a few spots in it. In there. And this one's got bug holes in there, so we'll see how it goes. But that stuff's dense. That's what I like about pecan. It is definitely a hardwood. It knows it's a hardwood too. Alright. This is a piece of, I believe it's the black walnut out of that box. I want to think it's black walnut anyway. Not too bad. Pulled the roach clip out of that. I need to get some more thread. Freaking keep forgetting about that, and I was moving stuff around yesterday and it's like, ooh, my thread is getting on the low side. Then I needed to go to the post office today. Goodness gracious, I do need to do that. 8 degrees here before the wind chill. Whew. It's cold. Definitely cold. The wind ain't bad here, Lions. It's just the temperature. It was windy. A couple days ago, it was pretty windy out here. My garage is, it's one car garage built onto the house, right? So I still have the main garage door. So when it does get windy, I get some wind blowing through the gaps on that. Put the motivator down. You can't play with that in the dust mask too. I need to patent a dust mask that's got a little spot with a seal to where you can put your little motivation stick right there while you're working. Alright, but we do have the dust mask on, so we probably muffled up some now. Where you see a mini natty? Let's see, I see a mini natty next to a red cut piece. Right here? You talking about that there? Almost. Little spot through there maybe. Now, I got another piece inside my box. Now this would be better, but I'm not making this a slingshot. I'll be carving something into this. But this is a piece of cedar. It's all kind of rotted out right there. I've been filling it with epoxy slowly and letting it soak through. But I was gonna do like a wood spirit and then carve like another wood spirit's wrapping around that. But I've been staring at this piece of wood for a couple of years now. Huh, alright. Ooh, stop. We gotta record this. I almost did it, y'all. Where's the record button? Let me see. pretty much straight right there. Everything's good. Looks better. Alright, recording. Start recording. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, I got that coming. I just gotta sit down in my box and start carving again. But I'm gonna put wood spirits and kind of blend them together around this up to about right here where I've started. I'll start coming down and around, work them down and around, and leave the tops open for the band. Hey, PK, good morning, buddy. Good morning, Mainly. Ooh, I feel like I am yelling at y'all. I just dropped myself down a couple of decimals. Feels like it's yelling in my ear. About time to rotate this piece again. Uh-oh. Okay, my phone's broken. Trying to pull my sleeves for my hoodie up a little bit because they're baggier than my shirt. There we go. Pull my chair up, prop my butt. I need to call a few banks to go and talk to some people about some bonds. I think I almost have myself figured out to where I can afford stuff if I was to stay. I just gotta look at a few more investment options.
What do we want to do with this one? Round it. What is that? Feeling something in there. That's what I'm feeling. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Yes, sir. I'm live every morning at about 5:30. Try to be every morning. And you have to save you, I guess. There you go. Yeah, I try to do it every morning at 5:30 Central. That'll change sooner or later, but I still like the early mornings because I'm just more productive first thing in the mornings versus later in the day. I'm undecided on the shapes that I want to do in this guy. Let me see. What do I want to do? Maybe I am undecided on how I want to do my shapes. I put so much flow in everything. I think I want this one to have nice crisp edges in it. I'm not sure. That's what messes me up. Is I'm seeing 5 or 6 different shapes in one spot. Is I've got to do it. Let's go.
Grumpy's hands, they shape the flow. Knives kiss wood and time moves slow. Chronic pain, it starts to fade. Healing in these grooves we've made. Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Underneath the carving sun. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating
All right, Aiden, have a good day, buddy. Thank you for coming through.
Stay out of my head, they say. Put in the chips and find my way. Wood speaks louder than the pain and carves a path that's joy ordained. Laid back, digging through the grain. Smoothing edges keeps me sane. Healing isn't
Well,
found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating sparks that brightly glow.
let's just do this, y'all. Let's see. I gotta go through and straighten my papers up again. Oh, where did the 20 go with it? Thought I had a good set of papers set up. Do not. 400. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, that's 6. Alright, there we go. Walnut is what we was working with. So we're gonna go with some fresh papers so we can do it justice. Let's see how it goes. I know I gotta bring that smaller, but I just want to smoothen it down some so I don't get no grain catch trying to trim it up. Y'all see it just sit down in the hole. That's what it's supposed to do. I love it. And I let it roll around my finger when I'm trying to catch those contours. Woo. Thought I had a better grip on it. Hey Billy, good morning, buddy.
Grumpy on the lathe, making sparks ignite. Cedar dust clouds, moon gives the only light. Therapy in the brain, handshake are just right. Medication roll tight as a fist for the fight. Stress face drifting in the cedar mist. Chronic pain ain't got nothing on this twist. Lighter in hand, flames kissing the night. Cedar roach clips, we're taking back alright. Shavers on the floor, they dance to the spin. Each clip a remedy with a healing begin. Grumpy humming low, his rhythm a groove. Lace singing songs and knows how to soothe. Stress face drifting in the cedar mist. Chronic pain ain't got nothing on this twist. Lighter in hand, flames kissing the night. Cedar roach clips, we're taking back alright. Smoke whispers tales carried on the breeze. Every carve, every cut, a piece
Going with 240. So it's a 400. Yeah, it's working on it. Starting to get a little shine on there. We'll get a good shine before we hit any kind of polish. Oh, it's like a little ridge. $600.
He's got the cedar jam spinning like a top. Roach clips shining so clean they never wanna stop. Workshops wild and messy, stress don't belong. We're flipping this chaos into a cedar spinning song. Grumpy's crazy, Grumpy's fun. Building dreams till the day is done. Laugh it up, the mess will stay. Spinning cedar keeps the stress away.
Alright, we're starting with the 1,000. Let's see, no, we're not neither. Hold on. What about bigger dog? I have. Where is it? I have. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? It's the 600. Where's 800? 400. 400. 800 and then 1,000. Alright. Had 3 more grits that was trying to hide. Where's my marker? Ooh, they're sticking together. Okay. Everybody loves the sand, right? This is the fun part. But you don't really need to take no shortcuts doing this part of it, because that's where the beauty comes from, right? 15, that's 315. Let me get this stuff thing down here. 1,800, 600. Okay. Alright. Back at it. 600 again. But this is just wet dry. We're not doing no wet. We're just dry sanding. But we gotta keep going through the grits. Hey, good morning there, Roots. How you doing, buddy? Piece of black walnut, making it into a roach script. 800. Getting back in the shop for a long day today. Whew.
Lathe spins smooth cedar dust in the air. Roach clips crafty with that artisan flair. Grumpy schooling aliens, tools in the light. Workshops glowing, sparking minds so bright. Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication won't see it feel so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Plus therapy, your life takes flight. Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication won't see it feel so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Plus therapy, your life takes flight. Wood shavings fall, like whispers in the breeze. Hand steady working out the flow.
100 or 1000. Hey, good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication won't see it feel so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Plus therapy, your life takes flight. Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication won't see it feel so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Plus therapy, your life takes flight. Subscribe to the Babble, brain on the line. From the forest to the hands, this art divine. Roach clips shining, each one unique. See the wisdom in the grain, let the soul speak.
$1,500. $3,000. Whew, that's a lot of snow. It's safe. Stay warm. Early Sunday morning, we got a few flurries. It hit the ground, but it melted before daylight, really. But you know, we're not supposed to have snow in our area, so. Last year, January 21st, we snowed. First time ever in my life that I seen snow like that where I'm at.
Probably laid back, sitting in his head, scuffling the wood piece in his hand. Roach clips crafted, each one's exempt. Workshop therapy, carved Babble stem. Living in his worries, chiseling hand. Lighting up a stove, he brains like sand. Wood carvings, medicine,
All right, 5,000.
therapy he's found. Patterns and spirals, design so tight. Chainsaw humming, made into in the cutting wood, so resin free. Comfy window, therapy he's found. Patterns and spirals, design so tight. Chainsaw humming, made into
Hey, good morning, Kyle. We're gonna put some polish on it in a minute. This is all sandpaper getting the shine to it. No polish yet.
feeling the texture, minding ravings, each move a heartbeat. Heavy mix beats, rubbly laid back, carbon PCCs, roach clips and more. Fantasies, therapeutic dreams flow with ease. Crafting co-creations on two hands, ruckus melody, never
Do we
underhand.
look at it before we put Yorkshire on there? Or we just keep spinning.
Stove, grains like sand, wood carvings, medicine found, rubbly laid back, therapy he's found.
Climate change ain't the word. Like I said, Mother Nature's cheese done split off her crackers. Alright, I mean, I can turn the noise off. Ugh.
And lose the mask. Oh goodness. Ooh, I can breathe cool air. All right, I'm gonna put some Yorkshire on there before I even turn it off, I guess. It's got a nice shine to it, natural though. That's all sandpaper so far. Y'all seen it. Ooh, the Yorkshire bucket is getting low. We don't need much there. I'm gonna cut this off right here. It's gonna stand, and I'll cut that off from my clip. Oh, it's darkening up. Look at that. Oh. Oh, look at that. Them grains are talking to you now. They just jumped out and said hello. You'll see in a second. Yes, Yorkshire polish. Yorkshire grit microfine. This is my favorite stuff in the world. Works crazy wonders with that epoxy, but it does good on some of this wood too when it's not very porous. Now oak and stuff like that is not the favorite for that, but you get a good seal on the wood and the pores close up. That's nice stuff to use. Hey, good morning, sir, bear. And then I'll hand sand and polish the bottom of it once I cut it. I mean, it's possible because you do have beeswax and mineral oil in there, so I mean it'll help it for a little bit, but I mean after a while it's gonna break down. But I figure at that point, holding on to it, you know, the oils from your hands, you know, will kind of help keep it conditioned. That's my theory anyway. That'll help seal it some, but one more run around and then we'll clean it up. Black walnut. Yeah, wipe down and polish. But if you use it regular, you know, it should stay conditioned anyway. It shouldn't dry out any, is what I'm trying to say, and crack or anything like that. You know, but to keep that, I guess, sealed up good, and then yeah, maybe wipe it down. Little mineral oil wipe down or something. Ooh, we almost got a sneak peek, y'all. All right, let me get a clean cloth. Just kind of varnish and buff the rest of that in. All right, yeah. I cheated. I ain't seen it yet either, so it's okay. Moving stuff around, cleaning up my mess because we're gonna come off the lathe and of course go to the box. Try to get the box a little presentable. Damn. That does not look bad at all. Nice. Almost got some chatoyance, some. Oh, that looks good, yo. I like it. Lessons etched in grain, the Lathe spins truths, cuts deep through pain. Subscribe to the stars, follow where they lead. Therapies of what a tease, unsubscribed. Aliens lean close, they wanna understand. There you go.
roach clip, they grasp the brain. Aliens fly by, curious, they hover. We tell them subscriptions free. Why you
Got some cool grain in there. I like it.
Earthbound mystery, crafted by the hands of human history.
All right, let's do this real quick. Turn on some noise again for a second. It's getting some of this fine dust up off the lathe and off the floor right here. I can't even read that crap. Bandsaw for a second, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and trim the ends of this. Ooh, that got my feeling. Careful. Alright, I had to put a clamp on my dust collector hose. When I first put it all together, the adapter going from 4 to 2.5 fit in the hose nice and tight. Wedged in there good, but me moving it all around and stuff, it's knocked it a little loose. So I had some big clamps to put on there, so I put that on there this morning before we started. Oh, y'all. Oh. I want one of them damn bionic suits. It's not a suit, but I'm sure y'all have seen some of that crap. It's that muscle assist crap that they're developing for the workforce. Straps around your waist like a belt, runs down your legs, wraps around the back of your legs and your knees down to your ankles. I think if I had one of those setups and it went up my back about halfway to where I could, because I know it's all bullcrap and it ain't 100% yet, but I've seen some of the generation things of them, or the animations of them where it shows them, you know, taking the weight off of you and everything. Because that's my issue, is that L3, 2, 1, and then S, those vertebrae in my back, they get to me. So when I stand up for a while, that starts to really ache. But as soon as I sit down and get just a little bit of pressure off, oh, it's night and day difference.
Let the sparks fly, let the chaos thrive from the roach clips.
All right, Grumpy's babbling over here, y'all.
Stirring up the ether till the colors collide. In the void we hide, in the void we survive.
What are we looking like on camera? We need to. Oh shit! How is that looking? That's the back of the box. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it like that, y'all. They have it. Like I said, it's out there, but yeah, my damn insurance won't pay for it. But one of these days. But they're developing for the workforce and everything. For, you know, they even have the muscle assist going up into the arms and everything. Just it's like a low tech skeletal suit, you know. But it's not low tech. But I could damn sure use something like that. I might even be able to get back to work if I had something like that. That's me. I can't stand very long, and then after a while of sitting, it's just like standing. I constantly have to fidget, rotate, and get comfortable. That's why I can't sleep late and stay in bed forever. Stuff gets to hurt. Where's my carbon knives? I put those kind of off to the side sometimes too. My carbon knives, they're just too sharp. The grandkids love my carbon area.
Lathe hums secrets, vibrations in the air.
Where
Epoxy
did I
dream
put you
solid,
guys?
freeze the despair. Space time bends when the craft takes flight. Roach clips gleam in the UFO light. Show roll therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession. Aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal.
I was gonna take a whim. Here they go, right here. Oh, and I forgot, y'all. I made that little sanding setup. I can sand the back of that instead of having to. Oh. Hey, Mr. Johnny, you have a good day at work, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. That's what we're fixing to do, y'all. I forgot I had made that up. I'm not used to using it.
Grumpy mixing epoxy, a wizard with a potion. Colors bright, sharp, popping like planets.
Oh, they got Mr. Loki outside. I hear him barking.
Collision, cosmic swirl dreams, no muddy decisions. Aliens zip past, zoom in on their own.
He's saying I peed, let me in. It's already frozen. Uh-oh, and I just heard my dog hit the door. What time is it? It's only 6:47. She wants to go outside so she can go in bed with Mama. We're in separate bedrooms and shit over here now, so when we go to bed, the damn dogs don't know what to do. One dog sleeps with my son, and the other dog jumps in bed with us, but it ain't in us no more, so she don't know where to go at night. I go to bed before everybody because I wake up so early, so she'll hang out with everybody for a little while, and then when she gets sleepy, she scratches on the door and they let her in the bedroom with me. Nice, look at that, y'all. Sand-o-matic. Let me turn this dust collector on for a second. Oh, hold on a minute. Come on, y'all. Try to wake Mama up. Come on. Go. Come on, go. Go. I let my dogs outside real quick. Not time. Go do your business, old man. You know you gotta go do your business. Better sleep all night. Go do your business. Go. Come on, Pepper. It's chilly out there, y'all. Yeah, I heard the big dog scratch on the door, and I was like, it's too early. About the time I flipped the dust collector on, I heard the door open. So that's why she was scratching. I forgot when the wife goes to work, she gets up earlier. Hey, Miss Daisy, good morning. Spun a black walnut roach clip and polished it up this morning. I'm fixing to put the clip on there, but I made a little sanding disc thing, and so I'm fixing to, where I cut it off, I got that little, let's see, there y'all go. I got that little nub right there to sand down, so I'm gonna sand it down on this block and then polish it up on the finer paper. But gotta get my dogs inside. They just woke up and got put out here. Come on. I see you. Come on.
Roach clips glowing,
Good girl. Come on. Sparrow, come on. She gonna run you over. You better come on, old man. She gonna run you over. Oh, here she comes. Leave him alone. You damn bully. She got that blue healer in her. Man, the herding instinct is strong in her crazy butt, because she'll come flying up on him and then grab him by the back of the neck and try to pull him where she wants him to go. She's a mess. She's not being mean about it, but sometimes he sure gets mean about it because he don't like it. She'll roll his butt too sometimes. Now this is what I got to pay attention to. Mr. Johnny did a live last night where he made a sled for his banjo to go for his lathe, because he's got a sanding pad like this. And holding that crap level is key. And so having that sled is an awesome idea. I got to see how he built it. Turn that down some, I'm sanding it too fast. But that end grain is just a booger to sand sometimes. So this is just perfect. No, just perfect, y'all. Say you gotta work smarter, not harder, right? That's what we're gonna say. Say smarter, not harder. Where's my brush? Oh, I love it. And then I gotta get one of those the rubber sticks to clean the sandpaper. It's this. I've used this a few times, and I don't have one of those sandpaper conditioners, and I've just wiped it with my brush. Because what is that? What did we put on there? Oh goodness, can't remember. That was 150, 150 or 220. I got the cut off of it laying around in here somewhere, and I'll find it and I'll know what I put on there then. But that worked out pretty good though. Alright, let me kill the noise collector. The dust collector. I call that thing noise maker and dust collector, so I always end up shortening it up and say noise collector. Alright. Oh.
Like and subscribe, come and catch the vibe. Grumpy's workshop where the cosmos collide.
41 for Rubberneck. Good morning. Oh, hold on, Kyle. I just now noticed something. That just don't look right. There you go. That looks better now. Oh. I just noticed that. I'm sorry. I fixed it. Alright, move this heater out of the way. Turn you on. Haha. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little cold and a little silly. Gotta warm up. Oh, goodness. Hey, did anybody see, or has everybody snot. We'll get this right in a minute. Anybody in here not seen the blanks I've made yet? There we go. That's the newest of the blanks. I finally got some poured the other day. I've been talking mess for a minute saying, I gotta do it. And yeah, I finally did it. And I had to work at knocking them out of the pipe, but it came out a lot easier than last time. So the mold release is worth it. I just got to let these cure up for about a week, and then I'll get one of them on the lathe. What's the temp? The temp here is in the shop. I'm in the 50s. I'm 55 right here in my shop. Let me see. I'll go to my little weather app. See. We are 31. Feels like 26.
Lathe hums like an old freight train. Fingers guide the flow and strain. Every clip a story plain. Made in pain, that's how we play. Turning scraps to gold each day.
Woo, that's cold, sir. Snot. Celsius? Minus 18 Celsius? No. That's cold, sir. That is very cold. Let me get these out of the way. But they're getting there. You hear them compared to what they sounded like when I pulled out. You can tell they're curing up good. So these will be a cool turn. And then they don't have any glow in the dark pigment, but they're the black light colors. So they dang sure react to the black light pretty cool. I like it. And then you can see where I put too much pigment in there. And then when I was scraping the last of the epoxy out of my cups for the blanks, you can see chunks of the pigment here and there. The green, you can see it in the green and the purple, but now I wanted to put some glow green pigment in there, and if I would have done that, you would have still seen specks of the pigment, but I guess I just put a little too much pigment. It was the first time I used the Lathe resin pigments, and I like the colors of them, so I was, I guess, just being heavy with it. But they come out good. I like them. A couple of them you can actually see down into the stick, so that makes it look even cooler. Houston, we got a problem. Alright. Yeah. Alright, hold on now. All seriousness now, I gotta find my pliers. Oh, here they are. Woo! That would have stopped the show. These pliers right here, I've had this one pair of needle nose since I've been making roach clips because of that little hook on the tip right there. I need to get a new pair. This pair is about wore out, but I use that little old divot, that point. I need a better point. As I said, this one's about wore out, but I use them clipping my clips. I can use regular pair of needle nose, but that pair right there it does help. Hey, good morning, Cindy. All right, let's put that down. Get
Aliens watching.
no.
They nod and they grin.
I'd be glad when I can turn all these alarms off. This is what I want to do with that chunk of pecan y'all saw this morning. I was just using the lathe to kind of chew it up some, because it was just, when I eat all the bark off of it, it was just so lumpy everywhere. But I'll go through on that. Let's see, where'd it go? This is a little bit bigger too. Well, it's about the same size. Thought it was a little bigger. Seems a little meatier, but just by a touch. But I'll make 2 pieces out of this because I want to make some more holders like that. But I'll sit there and carve it in. I won't do it exactly like this one, but it's hard to see. These little steps, they recess in the side right there. You know, it's like you can walk right up and then get to the door. But yeah, and then the top drilled out for cartridges. You know, your 510 battery and cartridges for there for your medical rec. But I want to make some more of those because I like this one because this is the first one I've done for myself. And I take it with me to sell. People look at it, but they turn it over and get sticker shock because I got $35 on there. And they're like, ooh. I was like, well, man, that's all hand done. You know, I carved that with a pocket, with carving knives going around and did that recess, you know, and then took my time and drew the little rock patterns and stuff and drew the little planks out. And once I had all that drawn out on the piece of wood, I took my wood burner and burned it in, you know, and then did that's wood stain for the boards. And it's like each board's got its own stain and some of them's got different color stains in them to make them, you know, stand out. And then into the texture, I put a lot of work in that. That's what people, when they see them little pieces like that, they think it's going to be little prices. And it's like, man, you know, they're like, well, why is this 35? It's a lot of work. Wrong camera. Damn. Thank you. I just saw chat and seen that. Thank you, Basil. My coffee cup is blocking my phone a little bit, and I can see the bottom of the chat, and I saw the wrong camera. But this is the piece I'm talking about. The steps, they stick out, you know, walking up the side, and I did all that with carving knives. And then once I had it all down, excuse me, each one of those boards, there's different color stains and stuff like that. And then I put the little texture. I did a lot of work in that, but like I said, if I sell it, it's $35. And people was like, ooh, that's too much. And I'm like, no, it's not. Might be too little in some circumstances. But yeah, I'm gonna split this in half and make 2 pieces like that. But it was real just all lumpy and chewed up, so I turned it around. I'm not gonna lose any more of the shape because I'll take and use like the boogered up spots and make the doors or the recesses or something on it. Show the blanks. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, we wasn't on camera when those came up. Thank you, sir. This is the first set of blanks I poured since October. And these came out of the colors that I got from Old Path. The neon Let's Resin colors. But no glow in the dark pigment. Hey Jack, good morning, buddy. But it's got the black light reaction for sure. And then I don't know if the light's too overbearing for the camera, but in the purple, you can see purple chunks of the pigment where I didn't have it mixed good, and then I was scraping it out the bottom. And then it's cool, it's hard to see it on camera and everything, but through this blank, you can see down into all that smoke looking stuff with the white going through the purple. You can look into the blank and see that swirling, so that's gonna turn out pretty cool when I spin it. Same way on this one, you can look into the resin and see the clouds building up. And then I can see where I messed up whenever I did try to mix it, because the blanks are so small. When I stick the wire in there and go to stirring it, if I stir it too much, it's just gonna mud it up instantly regardless of the temperature. So I have to be careful. And with this, I didn't rotate the wire around like clockwise inside the blank. I just kind of stuck it in the blank, spun the wire in place and pulled it back out. And so it only kind of affected like one little area where I pushed in at. But lesson learned, we'll make it better on the next one. Big little baby chucks. I have to get some bigger pipe to get some bigger blanks made up. These come out, the pipe I'm using, they come out about 7/8. Right there close. Let's see. Looks okay. Here's the dowels. So they're close, but they're just a fuzz tinier, like maybe a 1/16 of an inch smaller than the dowels when they come out of the blanks. Now here's the other piece of that walnut. So, hey, good morning, Russia. How do you attach tops for your chucks? Do you have stuff inserted in, or is it just crimped on and let's see. Say this would be your chuck. When you do the top, when you put your piece up here, does it just grab, or is it actually going in, or does it go through? Oh, let's see. Emojis is in the way. Would be so close. Just maybe just under. Yeah, they're just under the size. I mean, just a hair under all the way around. Goes all the way around. Open through the cap. Okay. So yeah. You got a cap that slips over, and then you pin through the cap and the chuck to hold it. Okay. So you wouldn't need the insert in there, or would the insert make it stronger? Because it's going to be capped over, and you wouldn't see it anyway. So maybe leave the insert, maybe put a thicker insert in there. That's the 1/8 insert, so that would be what, 3/8. So put a 3/8 insert in there about that far. Then you can trim it off flush at the top. That insert gives you more wood for strength, and then you'll be able to have it center and drill right through that insert for your pin. And that'll give you strength to pin it through the wood and the resin and the cap. Brain farting. That's in my brain fires. I'll be thinking about that forever now too. Add something new for that ping pong ball to bounce off of, right? Alright, let's see. Squirrel. That was for you, Robert. Wake up and join the chat there, sir. Drink that coffee. I know you out there. I hope Mr. Robert's doing good. Hey, Pat, good morning, buddy. Patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fight. Oh, it sounds like one of them little Hondas with a turbo and a rev limiter. Wing, pow, 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 pow. That's about how my head be going. Would spirits smile, they understand. In this workshop, I'm a healed man. We all can see what I'm doing, just kind of rounding that off. Well, with me, that's why I have not yet tried it. I'll try it one day. I'll spin a piece down small and try. I've never took my my clip and crimped it to straight epoxy, you know, without having anything in there, because I'm afraid that little bit of epoxy will be too fragile. You know, somebody messing with it, snap, and it'll break right off. So that's why I've always had the wood insert inside the blank. You know, that way I can turn it down and crimp it to the wood, you know, and I know it's okay. Feeling it today. Broke up a dog fight. Ooh, daggum, that ain't no good. You didn't get tore up, did you? You go in there with a daggum 2x4. Chunk, hit Mr. Aggressive in the head for a minute and then pulled the other one off. No, dog fights can get nasty. Roach clip. Did one out of black walnut this morning. Let's see. Woo. We started with that. And now we got that. My spear, now that I'm looking at it away from the lathe, is a little wonky. It's got better flow on this side. There's a sharp hip right there that I could have brought down some more, and I'm just now seeing it. But, oh well. I sanded the bottom. I still got to get on some finer paper and polish the bottom off and roll that edge. I don't like those edges to be sharp. I want them softer. But yeah, fixing the crimp and hand tie my clip. Oh, no sir, I was talking about Robert C. Peters. He gets in here sometimes, but it's he's in California, so it's still a little earlier over that way. So I was just joking to say if he was lurking out there in the chat to drink his coffee and wake up.
Out in the shop where the sawdust flies, epoxy gleams under dreamy skies.
All right.
Lathe spins tight, making wonders glow.
Goodness, it's been a minute since I crimped a roach clip too.
Grumpy's magic, it's a chill kind of show. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Art from the soul under workshop light. Lathe carving grooves, cutting deep and true. Grumpy's laid back vibe. It's pure deja vu.
That crimped quite nice. Alright. I gotta find my pigtail pulley. Where's my pigtail pulley? Hell, we might have vacuumed that bad boy up. I just saw that little guy. I can color this. My pigtail puller, as I call it. This stuff has been a game changer for me. Mr. Matthew suggested this stuff a while back. I used to use embroidery thread for my puller. I would use a lighter color thread like white, pink, just something that I could see against the black. You know, and then I wrap my thread so far, you know, and then I put the puller on there and then wrap that and then pull my line through. Well, I wrap stuff too tight these days most of the time. Hey, good morning, Reese. And so I was breaking the puller. I would go to pull my line through and snap the embroidery thread, and I would keep getting more thread to make it thicker and thicker, but that was messing up my wraps. And then Matthew suggested using that braided fishing line. And so that stuff's not that cheap. And then it also took me a minute to find the thinnest I could find, because I wanted it to be the thinnest possible, but be braided. And what did we get? Oh, I ended up finding, he said spider wire, but I couldn't find a thin spider wire around here. But this is 15-pound test, but it's the diameter of 4 pounds, so it's thin, and that's what I was looking for, was the thinnest diameter but the strongest I could get. And monofilament, just, you could get thin monofilament, but it just didn't it didn't fold up like this and lay over, and it wasn't easy for me to manipulate that. But the braided stuff, oh goodness, it's perfect. And I haven't broke the first piece. I've had to get a new piece because my first piece was just starting to fray up and had little fuzzies. But all right. And this is what I gotta buy more of. I'm almost out of this thread. One, two, three. Ooh, we need to move the heater back. We don't want to melt that shit on the heater. Oh my God, good morning, girlfriend, man. Let me tell you what, this guy just put on the show this man. Oh man, I wish, I envy everybody that can see those lights. Oh goodness, we can't never see them here. And when we can see them here lately, I say lately, it's been what, about a year or so now. We'll get some nights where we can see some of the solar storm, but you got to get out there with an iPhone or one of them expensive Androids that's got all the crazy night settings for the camera and adjust a bunch of crap, and you can see it with your camera, but not as well with the naked eye. I want to be able to go somewhere where I can just see it with my naked eye and just be a crazy light show. That's one of I geek out on stuff like that and astronomy and everything. I love that kind of stuff. Thinner than hair, 8-pound, right? There you go. That's like this. This stuff's thinner than the wrap that I'm using. That I need my wrap string to be about that thick, but still be cotton, you know, so it can absorb the glue. Because I've thought about using this stuff for my wrap, but it's just not gonna absorb the super glue as well. And I like to take, once I get everything wrapped up, daughter just left, okay. Once I get everything wrapped up, I like to, like I said, soak it in glue, because one, it'll protect the thread in case somebody gets too close with their lighter, you know, trying to light their little goodies up. But now I gotta get this cut off. That's in the way. Too far north to see it. You guys have landmass closer to our campaign. Oh yeah, but I'm in Florida. Where I'm at, we don't see that. When we have those bad solar storms, we'll get a little bit of that borealis light or solar flare light or whatever you call it, but you got to, it's hard to see it with a naked eye around here because we have too much light pollution. So, you know, you get out in the woods somewhere maybe where you're away from all the stores, you have a better shot. But right here where we're at, you got to use your phone and set the settings and stuff. You do it with your phone and the filters and, you know, get rid of some of the extra light, that you can see it that way. But I want to be able to physically watch it with my eyeballs. That lighter just ain't working. I need my knife, y'all. Alright, now I start wrapping and try to wrap that tail down as we go. See if we can cover it up in there.
session in the sawdust hive. Workshops, church, crafting keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain stays the course.
I love stargazing and all. With my neck, it's not as easy as it used to be. I used to go outside and stand outside or sit outside and smoke one and just look up at the sky, you know, and watch. But that upward looking motion, that tweaks on my neck.
Medicated sweet release, chronic fades, anxieties drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids can't resist.
Make sure your line don't knot up behind you. I love watching for the shooting stars and all that good stuff. Gravity lounge chair. I gotta get, you know, like a beach lounger or something for sure to lay me back. You know, I used to nerd out with the telescopes and all that stuff, but just never had a super powerful one. Would love to get one of them ones that's got about a 10-inch freaking cylinder on it. You know, they're little stubbies. And then it's got the little GPS motor and stuff tied to it to where you plug it into your computer or link it to your phone or whatnot. And then it'll track what you're trying to watch. Because that's the funny thing about that stargazing. You got the little itty bitty telescopes and you finally get you a spot tuned in that you're looking at. By the time you look at it, focus it in and then try to get whoever's with you, hey, come look at this. They look in there, it's already drifted out of scene. You know, all that stuff's moving in the sky. And it's crazy to try to track all that and keep up with it and stuff. And then here, it's better to do that stuff when it's cold. You know, the sky is clear. There's not as much clouds and whatnot. But then that's where I get messed up. I can't hang out in that cold like I used to.
Whispers through the grain, alien medics in the wood, healing every vein. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace.
But yeah, I love that stuff.
Sweet release, chronic fades, anxieties drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids can't resist.
Oh goodness. Right? Well, see, that's the cool thing is you can sit out there. That's what I like watching for. Like you said, satellites, the space station. The space station comes through there. You can catch that in the right line and see it drift through. You know, it's awesome seeing that. And then Starlink. Have any of y'all actually physically seen the Starlink trains with your eyes up there? That's crazy. First time I saw that, I thought I was daggum hallucinating, and I was getting a tree cut down, and the tree guy was still here, and we were talking, and I looked up. I said, "Do you see that?" Because we were talking, and he just straight lost me mid-sentence like a squirrel, you know. But he looked. He said, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "I think that." And that's when he looked. He says, "Wow!" It was crazy. That was the first time, and it was still semi-daylight. It wasn't quite dark, and we could see them things come through. It was nuts.
Grumpy's got a groove with a Dremel in hand, carving up the world with the laid back stand. Epoxy dreams flow like rivers in the sea, each one unique like a carved out key. Like and subscribe to the art of the grind. Stress fades away as the pieces unwind. Cartridge covers glowing, a sight to behold. Grumpy's creation.
It's pretty neat though. But yeah, I like astrology. I'm always watching for some UFOs and stuff like that because I don't care how crazy you think I am. There is no way in this universe, we's the only people out here. There's just no way. So, yeah, we got little friends out there. Whether they're our friends or not, we got them out there. I see it now. Y'all's Googling the psychiatric center for my area. They're not gonna come pick me up, y'all. Just don't call. It's okay. We'll try to get this in camera. Don't let tension go on that black line until you get this pulled through, y'all, or it's gonna, that's tight. Now I can let the tension go because I've gotten it. Y'all can't see it, I don't think, but it's just starting to pull into the top right there. Okay. Now on this part, this is my wrap. That's what I say. Do not cut your pigtail or your line longer than your wrap, because when you pull this out, it's going to be sticking out down there. And that's the whole purpose of all this wrap, is no knots, no fuzzies, no strings. You want her clean. And then don't cut yourself. That little bitty bit's fixing to pull in there. I wasted a lot of that black thread pencil. And this is always too tight. If I wrap this around my finger and try to pull through, sometimes it'll almost cut me. So I just wrap it up on the pencil. And boom. That's it. I mean, gotta be open-minded, right? I look at it as they say that, well, God created us, blah, blah, blah. That's why we're here. Okay, I agree. I do not discredit that theory at all. But I also have this theory that if God created this place in 7 days, 7 nights, how they say, why couldn't he get bored in the millions of years he's been in existence and create a couple of other places? You know, I always joke and say we're a marble in his big old sack of marbles. You know, so, you know, he did this in 7 days. How many marbles has he created in his lifetime? So yeah, there's no way we're the only people out there. Just no way. And that's how I look at it. Love me, hate me, think I'm crazy, but that's Grumpy's ideas. I've seen stuff up in the sky that I can't explain, but at the same time, we live around a lot of Air Force bases and military facilities. So, you know, there's no telling what I'm looking at. But at the same time, yeah, again, we got that technology. Where did we get it from? You know, if it was crashed UFOs and we reverse engineered them to get their information, or they down there in the labs with our people sharing their information, who knows? Maybe they're already among us walking around and we're just too crazy and scared to accept it, so they don't show us. But our government might already know. Who knows? The rabbit holes are endless, y'all. Yeah, we got the little Peter Cottontail song bouncing in my head. We hit so many rabbit holes. That's a good way to put it. All right, y'all, that super glue's got to dry right there, and that is a done deal except for the bottom. I got to polish the bottom off on it. And that is a nice black walnut clip.
Lost in creation, it's a creative craze, turning wood to something so sleek. Every carbon tells a story unique. Out in the shop where visions collide, Grumpy's laid back hands with talent to glide from blocks of wood to treasures anew.
See, we're in one of the hot spots. Shit, you can, when you start Googling UFOs and everything, there's stories and crap like that that come from the Navarre area, you know, from the Pensacola Beach, Navarre area, you know, and that's right there kind of close to some military stuff, because you start going down Navarre Beach so far, you run into military installations and stuff, and you can't go into that spot and crap like that. So, you know, it's I am definitely open-minded for sure. I am definitely a believer. Come pick me up, take my ass back home. I don't belong here. That's just what I say. I always joke I have that Rh negative blood factor in my blood, and then when you go back and start looking at medical and stuff like that, that bloodline just all of a sudden appeared in history. You know, they can't tell you where that negative factor come from. I say it's my ancestors. That Atlas comet, they're coming to get me. I've been sending them signals with my music, y'all.
Grumpy carving under a neon sky, shapes and colors where the resin flies. Lighter cases shining like a cosmic.
Yeah, I always joke because that Atlas, that, what is it, the big interstellar comet that's coming from not in our solar systems, coming from the Sagittarius constellation. And it's funny because I was born in December, I'm Sagittarius. That I got that Rh, I got negative blood, so that Rh factor in negative blood, like I said, you go back through history and look, and that just appeared. They don't know where that appeared or how that appeared. And then I watched all them crazy ancient alien astronaut theory shows. Giorgio, that little dude's my hero. I'd love to shake his hand one day and sit down and burn one with him. But, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I believe. Genetically modified organisms. There you go. Well, hey, they say the angels played with the women on Earth. Well, the aliens could be them angels playing with the women on Earth. I mean, come on. Them stories can go so many different directions, so many different ways. That's why I say I don't discredit any of it. Let's see, we're looking for some paper. We're gonna have to get what we started with. I'm fixing to sand up the bottom of this. This super glue's dry now. Gots to be. Huh? All right, well, be careful. If you leaving for, gotta clock in at 8:30. Don't take but 15 minutes to get to work. Yeah, we're miserable. We hate life here. Gotta go find your peace. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still a little bitter. A lot bitter. Freaking hurt. crushed. All of the above.
Medication roll tight, rocket ship ignite, therapy in the grind, pain fuels the flight. Colors
Phone calls again today. I called the financial peoples yesterday, but they was closed.
aliens hide, but we're seeing the signs. Grumpy's work healing in the design. Grumpy's work healing in the design. Grumpy's work healing in the design. Lathe spins truth, therapy in the grooves, chasing the glow, each turn improves, pain spills out,
Right?
molded in
I still watch all that stuff too when they want to talk about that dang thing rung like a bell. Boom. Yeah, it sounded like it was hollow or something.
alive, aliens laughing.
So there's no telling. We'll never know. You know, the government's never gonna tell us the truth about nothing. And I think some of it's just because maybe so many people wouldn't be able to handle it. You know, to straight up everybody get, you know, crazy and spaz the scare factor of it or something. Panic, there you go. No one calls no mass panic. But
Grumpy's work healing in the design. Grumpy's work healing in
oh,
the
she
design.
might have to be in a little early this morning because she's got to get shit to clock back in. Works for a financial institute and then works from home sometimes off the computer, and so they have little encryption codes or whatever to get into their servers. And it's a validator deal that runs through her phone. And then when her phone got boogered up, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look at stuff and make sure I ain't getting my stuff mixed up. But her phone got boogered up, so she couldn't use it, and that had the validation app in there. And then she got her new phone set up, but I guess work has to set all that mess up for her. It don't matter. We getting a divorce, so just bothers me still. I don't want the damn divorce. She acts like I'm just freaking unbearable and can't be around and stuff. And I sit out here 90% of my time. Ooh, sound like a pure pool cue. I hadn't heard that sound in a while. Used to go and play pool a lot. Hell, Grumpy might have to get back out there and start doing some of that stuff he don't do no more. What is that, 600 versus 800? That's why I say, aliens, come pick me up, take me away. Get me out of this freaking nightmare I'm in.
Nothing feels strained. Colors glow so bright, swirls in the night. Join in hand, no more fight, just flight. Pain dissolves, stress is the plan. Grumpy's world, a healing span.
That's why I'm so fascinated with the pyramids. I don't think there's no way in heck men built them pyramids. I just don't think it's possible. We can't go out there with the technology and the cranes and the stuff we got today and do something to that extent. How? You know, how? we could have had cranes and stuff back then that rusted away to nothing over time. You know, they're that old. If there was any kind of metal machinery back then, there wouldn't be nothing left of it now. You know, there would be iron deposits in the soil, you would think, but there wouldn't be nothing left of the machines. But there's just no way in hell they did that with logs and people and hemp ropes. You know, I'm sorry. I could be wrong. Just pick me up with that time machine and go show me. But we got to go back 12 years to a day that I got in an argument and break my damn jaw so I can't run my flipping mouth and do stupid shit. And then maybe everything will be okay today. I don't even think a dinosaur wouldn't even be good. I mean, come on now. Grumpy's on one of them crazy babbles today, y'all. Look out.
Cosmos collide. No gravity here, just a universal ride.
Okay, we're getting close. A little bit of 500, 5,000, I mean. Feels like it's just riding on paper. Yeah, shiny. Gotta love it. That's ingrain polishing up like that too now. Gotta love it.
Epoxy drips slow, but the hustle stays tight. Epoxy dreams, therapy in the stack. Lathe spins true, no looking back. Made in pain, every color of fight. Grumpy's glowing, crafting life from the night. Epoxy dreams, therapy in the stack. Lathe spins truth, no looking back. Made in pain, every color of fight. Grumpy's glowing, crafting life from the night. Roach clips spun like webs in a spider's lair. Fingers stained with resin, creation in the air. Pain's a sculptor, carving stories unfair. But the art don't lie, it's heavy and rare. Drip, drip, the colors collide, swirling like storms in a glassy tide. Yellow's the hope, black's where fears hide. Grumpy's therapy on this epoxy ride. Epoxy dreams, therapy in the stack. Lathe spins truth, no looking back. Made in pain, every color of fight. Grumpy's glowing, crafting life from the night.
Oh, there we go.
Epoxy dreams, therapy in the stack.
Getting there.
Lathe spins
A little bit
truth,
more.
no looking back. Made in pain, every color of fight. Grumpy's glowing, crafting life from the night. So, a little bit of the Yorkshire. However you pronounce it, I'm probably butchering it, but that's the way my old hillbilly ass says it. Is it Yorkshire? Yorkshire taste. I call it Yorkshire, so I don't know how you pronounce it. I know Mr. Spike liked how I said it, and I guess I don't say it right. That's another thing though, I might end up having to go to speech therapy. That's weird. I'm having issues with my swallowing.
Ever since my neck surgery, I'll swallow sometimes, and my food and stuff will go up in my sinuses instead of going down my throat. Primary doctor wants to call it nasal regurgitation or some mess like that, and he started reading crap off of Google, and they started talking about speech therapy to correct it, and I'm thinking, how is speech therapy gonna correct the way I swallow? I don't know, we just got to see what happens. I go to a throat, nose, ear doctor on the 23rd to see what it is. Worcestershire. See, I probably don't say that either. I always say wash your sister sauce. I'm sorry, but that's what I used to say. I couldn't say Worcestershire sauce or whatever, right? I would always say, well, wash your sister sauce. They look at me, what? People that knew me knew what I was talking about. Everybody else would just think I was a nut.
It's not just art, it's Grumpy's fight, taming pain with this glowing light. Epoxy alive in the endless flow, a laid-back groove you'll never outgrow. Where the epoxy flows and the pain subsides, carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light, Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
All right, that roach clip is done, start to finish on the Lathe. I don't have to polish or do nothing later. Most of them, when we get in here on the Lathes, I'll turn them and cut the top off and get it clipped and glued, and I still have to go back and do the bottoms. But that one's done all the way around, all natural. Just got that Yorkshire polish on there to seal it. It's got that beeswax and mineral on there, so it'll lose a little bit of the sheen. But then y'all saw this was polished down on the lathe and still had a sheen without any polish, so it should keep a little natural shine. And it's smooth. You can't feel that grit. You can tell you can't feel it because if it wasn't smooth, all them lines would be filled in with the paste. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, sir. And we still got some more to play with in there. I said we could take this piece and probably get a pin and a dab spoon out of what's left right there. Can cut that into pin blanks and then have a little bit for a spoon. Because this here is This here is a piece of that, I think it was a cherry. Let's see, I got one kit left that's got tubes that's not glued or nothing, so let's see. We can compare the length of the tube to see.
Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
Oh, sister. Yeah, if I can get that drilled center, then that could be part of the pin body. And I know they sell different kits that have different sizes and whatnot, but that could be part of the pin body and then have an epoxy top. Yeah, I can do a lot of that. I just have to get a good quality kits now that are fairly cheap. Chase was talking about a company he was using, and he says they're better than all the cheap kits he's found so far, and he's liking the quality of them, so I want to order a few and try. Cause it was, I had it in my goodness, can't think straight. Look at that. That is not level out here, y'all. But What was the name of the company? It's right on my brain. I can't think of it. I can almost see it spelled out. I can't think. Ink Strong or no?
Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
Oh, and of course it's not there. What are you kidding? My history.
Grumpy's in the workshop,
My
working through the
activity.
night. Epoxy roach clips glowing, what a sight so bright. Shining like the stars that twinkle up in space.
I don't care
Aliens are
about
circling,
gold
they can't
activity.
keep up the pace. So Grumpy's laid back, but his craft's on fire. Glowing blue creations take us higher and higher. Aliens do flybys just to catch the view. Epoxy dreams alive in every shade of blue.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my damn search history.
Grumpy's hands are steady while the workshop glows. Crafting tiny wonders, his art
Strong
is
Ink,
his
I
escape.
think is what it was.
Even
Ink Strong,
cosmic
Strong Ink.
travelers stop to see and gape. Oh, they're
Strong
beaming down
Ink,
their
pin
curious
kits, that's it.
eyes, hovering silent under earthly skies. Like and
And I got
subscribe, they'd probably say.
10 slimline kits similar to what I put together, and it's coming up to being $12.80 or something that's like that. Let me look again. They're like $128 a kit. New cart tax and discount. That's what we want to see. Here's something you need to log in. I don't have an account to log into. Okay, cart subtotal $12.80 for 10 kits and then $7.16 for shipping. So that's not bad. But they don't have black. Their hardware, everything that I've looked at was gold, the rose gold, silver, what was the other color? But they didn't have black. I wanted like to get the kits that's got the black hardware in it as well. Gold, chrome, gunmetal. And then the rose gold. That's the 4 colors so far. So gunmetal would be as closest to black as I could get. So I would order the gold, chrome, and gunmetal on that, and that would be it, I guess. But they got a lot of different kits on there, and they're not super expensive. So I want to try them to see the quality of the hardware, if it's got good hardware on it or not. All right. We lost music.
Grumpy's epoxy, these roach clips tight. Aliens land, instant height, no fright. Smoking medication, sky high flight. Workshop therapy, chronic pain, good night. UV rays hit the resin just right. Epoxy so bright, outshine the night. Laid back carvings, vibrations ignite. In the lab, mixing colors,
man,
pure
yeah, so-
delight. Like
And then I thought about doing, I have a bunch of these. The wife buys them. That's gonna get hard. She buys them when she goes shopping. And they I tell her not to buy them because I could buy a whole board from the box store and just cut it myself cheaper. But I think she pays like $1 a piece for them or something when she goes by the dollar stores. But I want to take and do some my burn pictures on these. I think I'm gonna do my little UFO kind of picture deal on there and then burn it. Do a bunch of them at that size, maybe drop them down to 15 because my bigger ones I have marked at 25. So I don't know, we'll see. Or I might keep them at 20 because materials, there's no telling. But I'm gonna draw on some of those, I think, and get some topography pieces ready to do. I'm getting my papers situated here. I try to keep papers just for epoxies and then papers just for woods. All the stuff I got out here is, oh, damn it, is wore out and needs to be thrown away. Trying to organize and get my stuff situated again, man. Get a mess of sandpaper going because I'll use so much and then I'll start getting fresh pieces before clearing off the old pieces and then it all piles up on one another. Hey, good morning, my dog. How you doing? We did a black walnut roach clip this morning. Let's see, where is the... I give up, y'all. I hadn't even got up and I've lost that piece of walnut. There it is, standing up looking at it. But we went from that to this. My spear's a little wonky. It's got a good flow on this side. I didn't smooth it out. I thought it looked okay, but once I got it off the lathe, it's a little high right there. But not bad. I'm happy with it. All right, Jack, have a good day, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Oh. I'm fixing to shut down for a bit so I can get my dogs fed, get stuff situated here, and then I might jump back on, do a live a little bit later. But I do got to go to the shop. And, I got to go in the Explorer that is tired, as we could say. Transmission's slipping on it pretty good, but we'll see how it runs this morning. And then I haven't been running it because we've been running the other one. And I cranked it up the other day and it had a nasty rattle in it for a minute, but it settled back down after a while of running. So I guess it had to get the oil circulated through the motor good again.
Like a wizard with a resin wand, creating worlds where colors respond. Pour it here, let it
PK, good morning, sir. Back again. Here we go. That's the black walnut polished. Bottom's even polished up. Dry. She is ready for action. Good and strong. I love it. And as I was saying earlier, we could take this piece of the black walnut and cut it up and drill it in glue tubes and spin a pin out of that, and then I would have another piece that should be big enough to actually make a dab spoon. And so get crazy, we could have a black walnut roach clip, matching ink pen, and dab spoon. It's pretty cool though. And I used my coffee scoop that we finished up yesterday. I used it this morning. It's in my coffee can in there. This was the first spoon that I did for Amy's challenge. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little hook in it right here to where I can hang it, you know, on the cabinet or something. And it could be a little dry spoon for something, but this one will probably just more be decorative hanging up. I found a crepe myrtle root ball I was going to carve, but left it outside the hotel in Nashville I was looking for. Oh, well, wait, left it. Oh, you forgot it and left it, or somebody pick it up on you? Crepe myrtle is some awesome material. I didn't realize how nice it was to work with. It is dense and really hard wood, but it cleans up nice. This is a piece of crepe myrtle right here. There's the Yorkshire polish and stuff on there for the beeswax and mineral oil, but it was like that walnut. It polished up without needing anything on it. This is another piece of crepe myrtle. I love the color and stuff that it has in with the grains and all. It was pretty wild. Because I had a piece here and I was like, this ain't gonna be no good to play with. And I put it on the lathe, and then like I said, it's really surprised me the way it cut on the lathe and everything. But yeah, I like it. Ooh, and I should have some more stickers coming in, y'all. It's the same sticker, it's just I was running out. And so it's funny because Vinyl Disorder had a sale, and it's like, I'm gonna get it because that's who I use. I'll go through Sticky Brand, Vinyl Disorder, and Sticker Mule. And they had a little sale going that popped up on my Facebook, and I didn't check nobody else. Like, oh, they're on sale, they're cheap. So I jumped on it and I ordered 50 for like $22, $23. Well, it was like the next day, the day after, Sticky Brand had a sale going on. 100 stickers for like $25. I was like, oh damn. But it is what it is. Forgot to grab it, man. Yeah. I have a stump growing outside against my house, real close to my house. That's why it's still there. I ain't cut it down and let it die yet because I'm afraid all the rotting it's gonna do under the foundation. But it's crepe myrtle. When we first started, it was about that big around. The stump now, I couldn't draw y'all a circle big enough inside my box right here and keep it in camera. And it's got big old knotty burls coming off the side and stuff just all around it, and then little bitty shoots growing off of it about, they're no bigger than that. And I cut them off every year. I don't let them, because they grow and get right against the house, and then when hurricane season comes and we have all the windstorms, they start beating on the shingles, and so I just keep them cut down. But I need to get out there, and I have a 18-inch chainsaw in my shed, but I haven't used a chainsaw in years. And the gas lines is probably dry rotted on the thing by now. But if I can get it cranked up, and just sit there on my knees, I could lob that stump off at the ground and then start cutting the burls off and let them dry. But those burls will have some crazy grain in there. I said, I never realized how tough of a wood it is. It's a pretty dense wood. I was in the dispensary a few months back, and it's probably about 6 months ago. A guy had seen my Roach clips and was talking about he did walking sticks and he used crepe myrtle. And I was like, really? I didn't think it was a hardwood because it grows so fast. But that stuff's pretty stout. All right, y'all. I am going to jump off of here though, because I do got to. I got to get the dogs fed and then get ready to run real quick. But I'm gonna get. Excuse me. The pins. See, I did a small little hit off of that pin, and they get me bad. But when I get back from my running and whatnot, make my phone calls, I'll probably try to shoot back on here and do another live. spin some more Roach clips or something. Got to send a few emails and make a few phone calls, and then we'll be busy. But y'all have an awesome morning. Thank you so much for hanging out with my crazy butt and putting up with my babble. I know I get a little nuts with it, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. But y'all have an awesome day. Stay awesome. Stay laid back. Remember, it's my job to be grumpy. God bless everybody.
Grumpy's hands ain't got no plan. Aliens clap, it's out of hand. Wood spirits high, they know the deal. Grumpy's chaos got surreal. Carvin's crooked, but his heart's in tune.